This podcast is sponsored by Jobs and Pods, the audio job board. Visit jobsandpods.com to listen to jobcasts from top employers across the U.S. Log on, listen, and apply at jobsandpods.com. Welcome to Secrets of the Job Hunt, everyone. I'm your host, Chris Russell, and this is the podcast edition. This podcast is entitled 10 Creative Resume Ideas. Last year, I attended a resume writer conference, and during some of the sessions I went to, I started to think about unique and memorable ways to craft a resume. Over the past couple of years, I've mentioned in my blog many of those ideas I'm going to talk about, but I found some new ones as well, and I wanted to share them with you in this podcast. Number one on my list is this. Add logos to your resume. Make your resume stand out by adding the logos of companies you've worked for over the years. This gives your resume credibility and shows creativity without going overboard. It's very easy to do. Just visit the company website, find their logo on the page, and if you're a PC user, just right-click on it, choose Copy, and then go into your resume or Microsoft Word and paste it. It'll go right in there, and you can add all the logos you want for all the companies you work for. Okay, number two. Instead of a resume, create something called a personal marketing newsletter. Microsoft Word has various templates online that you can use in place of a standard resume layout. Find one for a 3-column newsletter. Give it a header like Joe Smith's job search newsletter, and mail it out to companies you want to work for. Write about who you are, why you want to work for them. In short, sell yourself. You can see a sample of one of these by going to my blog and doing a keyword search for personal marketing newsletter. Okay, number 3. This is a pretty good one. Create a PowerPoint resume for yourself. Create a PowerPoint document with 10 or 12 slides based on your experience and skills. Focus it on the job you are applying for. Then bring it to the interview and ask to do a presentation of yourself right there. Burn it to a CD. Tell the interview to play it while you talk with them. It's a great way to turn the table on the interviewer and shows initiative on your part. Really a great way to stand out. Okay, number 4. Try a micro resume. There's a website called cubicle-cards.com which lets you create baseball card-size resumes for yourself. You can even put your picture on it. These cards are great for networking, job fairs, or as an attachment to your regular resume. They're also perfect for giving to people you interview with after you do the interview. It's very easy to do. Just go online, upload a picture of yourself, fill in an online form with some basic employment information. 100 cards will cost you $49, and I think it's a pretty unique way of marketing yourself. All right, number 5, and this is one that's dear to my heart: a personal website or blog. To me, this is the best way to market yourself in today's job market, particularly if you work in fields such as computers, design, marketing, advertising, etc. It lets you expand on parts of your resume that don't fit on a sheet of paper. You can publish samples of your work, share views on a particular topic in your industry. I publish examples of these job seekers over on blog4jobs.com, so check that out. Number 6, a booklet. A job seeker in Massachusetts wanted to show himself as someone who could do the job and knew what was required, so he wrote a booklet about himself. He used to be a proposal writer for a Fortune 500 company. So the booklet was designed to look like many of the sales proposals he had written in his previous job. His booklet matched the styles of proposals he designs, complete with graphics and glossy paper. In 5 sections, he detailed his work history, showed samples of his writing, tossed in some other marketing materials he had produced. The booklet was bound like a book, provided a nice way to showcase his skills during the interview. And just as a side note on this, you can go to Kinko's and they'll actually bind a book for you in a spiral loop or even other kinds of binding as well. So that could be an additional way you could try and market yourself. All right, moving on. Number 7, I'm going to start here with some stories I read about online that were very creative in terms of how the job seeker marketed himself with a certain kind of resume. So this one's a candidate wrote his resume on a basketball in order to get a interview at a sporting goods company. Apparently it worked. I'm not sure if he got the job or not, but that's definitely a creative way of doing a resume. Number 8, an out-of-work software programmer offered to write a program for free for a target company. They were so impressed with the idea, they hired him. Number 9, a candidate for a web design job critiqued the company's website and then mailed a report of it to the company president. She, of course, got the job. And number 10, this is more of a unique way to send your resume rather than create it, but I want to include it anyway. We all know about the resume black hole that exists in many companies when you email in your resume. But you can avoid this by finding the name of the HR or hiring manager and then FedExing them a copy of your resume in hard copy. I guarantee you it will get opened. For an even cheaper solution than FedEx, you can try the U.S. Postal Service's priority mail envelopes, which cost about $4. So, there you have it. Those are 10 creative resume ideas for your job hunt. If you decide to use one, let me know how it worked out by sending an email to info@secretsofthejobhunt, and I'll let everybody know your success. That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of the Job Hunt. Stay tuned to secretsofthejobhunt.com for more interesting career topics. The blog has over 500 pages of career advice, so be sure to give it a read. Thanks for listening, everyone.